Can you see everybody?
Alright, guys.
When was the last time you bought a drink in a plastic bottle at a gas station? Chances are you threw that bottle out when you were done, without a second thought. That's what most of us do, even though all plastic can be recycled and there are serious environmental consequences for throwing them away. We want to keep our earth clean and safe. Help achieve that by recycling your plastic waste. It's all a person's own choice if they want to recycle or not. But here are some common reasons why they don't. Recycling is inconvenient is the number one reason why people choose not to recycle. They say that there are no pickups and that a person just can't be bothered. Is that really a good enough reason? I do not have enough space in my home to recycle is an issue for many. They don't want to see the garbage in their homes, and with little space in their homes, they say that the trash is an eyesore. Is that a good enough reason? If they paid me, I'd recycle, is another saying people say about recycling. Some countries fine for no recycling, and also some regions just pay for bottle recycling. Some areas have no penalties or incentives for recycling also. Many people use the reason recycling doesn't make a difference, so why do it? Misinformation about overflow landfills, depleted resources, and climate change have convinced people that recycling really doesn't make a difference. Is that a good enough reason? The last excuse people use is it's just too hard. They say that too many faucets to recycling is just too hard to decipher which kinds go where. Is that a good enough reason? There isn't a legitimate reason for not recycling. People should want to take care of our earth, and here are some reasons why people should recycle. Recycling saves energy. Recycling saves energy because the manufacturer doesn't have to produce something from new and raw natural resources. Studies show that energy saved by recycling a single plastic bottle as compared to producing a new one from scratch is enough to power a 60-watt bulb for 6 hours. There are 2.5 million bottles thrown away per hour in the U.S. Per hour. I think I said that. We could power our homes on the energy savings we could gain by recycling every one of those plastic bottles. Recycling reduces landfills. It also reduces the need for them, and who really wants to live next to a landfill? Plastic bottles make up approximately 11% of all the content in landfills. And it also takes a long time for them to degrade. The first plastics are still around today, and also scientists believe that it would take hundreds of years to degrade fully. Imagine 500 years worth of plastics in our landfill. Recycling protects wildlife. Plastic in oceans is responsible for the death of millions of sea animals. The plastics floating around in the ocean can look like food to some of the very large sea animals, which can result in fatal consequences. In addition, fish, seabirds, and other creatures get caught in plastic rings and which can strangle them and constrict them from swallowing and eating. And also, some of the plastics contain harmful chemicals that can seep into the groundwater from landfill runoff and cause health risks for our wildlife. Recycling helps our climate problems. To save space in landfills, they burn plastic in incinerators. And when that's done, chemicals, petroleum, and fossil fuels used in the manufacturing process are released into the atmosphere, adding to greenhouse emissions. So is there really any downfall to recycling plastic? That's your choice. People always will make excuses why they don't recycle. There is some good to recycling plastic, so why not help keep our environment clean? Reduce, reuse, recycle. Please take part in making our environment a safe and healthy place.